With just 2 years to the 2015 deadline for the Millennium Development Goals target for countries, Ghana is lagging behind, especially in the sanitation goal. But during a meeting with Mr. Bill Gates of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation at the Flagstaff House, President Mahama assured him of his administration's commitment to doubling up efforts to meeting the United Nations MDGs. Mr. Bill Gates is leading the largest funders of global immunization activities to the country to assess progress of work on public health and immunization.
This is Mr. Bill Gates' first official visit to Ghana. He does not only lead the multi-million-dollar software company Microsoft, but together with his wife, founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. They are the movers and shakers of the Global Alliance for Vaccines and Immunizations initiatives. The Gates Foundation has partnered government by doling out millions of dollars in support of polio immunization, sanitation, and other public health initiatives.
I came particularly to learn about the Ghanaian health system and the great work it does in immunizing the children and the use of data and training people very well. That health area is the primary focus of our foundation, and the great work here is an inspiration to us, something we want to help to support, and also learn how we can duplicate the good work in other areas. We support work in agriculture, sanitation, and a number of other areas that I'm sure my trip here will help inform me about how we can be a good partner to the country of Ghana. So I'm very impressed with the work and the political openness in the system, and a real pleasure to be here.
President John Dramani Mahama thanked the Gates Foundation for the numerous forms of assistance it has provided in a bid to improve human dignity.
For us, one of the major areas in which this help, stands out is in the area of public health, especially in the fight against HIV/AIDS, malaria, and tuberculosis. We have had some experiments with bed nets, with residual spraying that has shown very dramatic impact on the incidence of malaria in several districts. There are new interventions that we're looking at, including using biolarvicides to treat water, which are biological interventions rather than using chemical sprays. And so there are a lot of interventions we're trying which are showing results. In the area of MDGs, yes, we're getting quite good support from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and in the school feeding program, you have supported that. That has helped to improve nutrition of children at the rural level, especially in underprivileged communities. And it has also helped to increase school enrollment, because 1 meal a day in school is something that families look up to in some of the rural areas.
He also enumerated some hurdles yet to be overcome in the run-up to the 2015 deadline for the MDGs.
In the area of maternal mortality, we are quite behind in maternal mortality. We've come out with an accelerated framework to try and speed up our work on maternal mortality before 2015, and so I'm sure those are areas that we can talk about. And you mentioned sanitation yourself. Indeed, of all the MDGs, I guess it's in the area of sanitation that we're way behind our target. We're looking at new innovative ways of improving sanitation and catching up. I don't want to say to our country that we can't meet the target. Let's keep focused and trying to meet the target. But if we don't take drastic steps between now and 2015, it's likely that we might miss the target.
Next, to call on the president was the leadership of the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, led by its regional representative for West and Central Africa, Pierre Laparque. Their mission was to present a summary of the integrated program on how to fight transnational organized crime and strengthen criminal justice system by 2016. President John Mahama bemoaned the growing threat posed by illicit drug trafficking to the sub-region, as West Africa has become a transit point for traffickers from South America en route to to Europe and America. As a show of Ghana's commitment to dealing with the problem, Vice President Mr. Kwesi Arthur recently inaugurated a committee put together by the Kofi Annan Foundation to help curb the nefarious activities of narcotic and illicit drug trafficking in the sub-region.